This brave woman lost so many family members, it's hard to know how she went on. Her name was Hannah Dabbs, and she was born on the 22nd of June 1884 in Kings Lynn, Norfolk, to Joseph Dabbs and Dina Gordon. She was the second youngest of 6 children. In 1891, the family lived in Drew's Yard, a yard made up of small cottages which only had 2 rooms, and you can only imagine there wouldn't have been much room for a family of 8. In 1896, her mother passed away, leaving her father a widower. This would have been incredibly hard for him, not only to lose his wife, but to bring up 6 children on his own. Hannah lost her sister Emma in 1897 to tuberculosis. She was aged only 18. Another one of his children was adopted by an aunt, and Hannah boarded with the Pemmant family in Cresswell Street. At the time, she was age 16 and working as a brush maker. On the 26th of May 1907, she married Robert William Bunting, a local fisherman also from the area. In 1910, they had their first child, a boy they named Robert William Bunting. The family settled in North End Yard, where they had further children, Gladys in 1912, Sydney in 1914, and Henry in 1918. Sadly, young Henry died less than a year later in May 1919. Another son, Arthur, was born in 1920, but Hannah would suffer more heartache as her husband passed away in August 1925. It is believed he punctured his lungs after falling onto the end of a boat hook whilst pushing off from another boat. He died from internal injuries. This tragic loss left Hannah to bring up 4 children on her own. This would have been difficult in an era without the benefit system we have today. In 1929, she married George Jude, a local dock labourer who himself was a widower after losing his first wife in 1928. They had a son, James, in 1930. In 1939, at the outbreak of the war, the family was still living in North End Yard. Hannah's youngest son, Arthur, was in the 2nd Battalion in the Lincolnshire Regiment. The regiment suffered heavy losses in July 1944. Sadly, Arthur was one of those who lost his life, and the news would have devastated the family back home. Hannah would bury another son in May 1950, as Robert died of cancer aged 40. At the time, he was married to Edith Rye and had 2 children. Hannah passed away a year later, aged 66, leaving her husband George a widower for a second time. George passed away in 1959, aged 77. So rest in peace, you will be remembered.